¿Ya agarraron su café? No parece, tómenle, háganle algo por favor, den señas de vivos. Okay guys, I'm gonna say it again. Good morning everyone. Good morning. Thank you so much. You know what, you guys, this is your first time here? You guys been here before? First time? Second time. They're winning. Honestly, shame on all of y'all. Anyway guys, good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Es un gusto verlos cada miércoles y un gusto tenerlos aquí. A esa mesita, si se me quedan todos juntos, los voy a separar. No es cierto, no es cierto. Como les digo, cada miércoles es bueno verlos aquí. Me da gusto que ya tengamos esta pequeña comunidad que crece, se hace más pequeña, sale, se va, viene por todos lados, pero al final de cuentas, todos nos apoyamos. So, I'll keep it simple this morning, guys. So, as you already know, if it's not your first time here, what is 1 Million Cups, what we do every Wednesday. We're not here just for funsies. I mean, yes, we're for the funsies, but not just for that. So every single Wednesday, we meet to kind of have two entrepreneurs come and talk to their journey, what they're doing about their business, and then us as a community get to help them out, get to listen to them, get inspired, and then if it's something that is within your realm of knowledge and you can say, hey, I've gone through that, I've done that, I had this problem before, this is how you can help. This is your time to help the next person go through something that you already went through. O tal vez tú eres alguien que ya tuviste un problema y no sabes cómo resolverlo, pero la persona enfrente ya lo resolvió. Hey, let's help each other out, you know? So, this is not a program that we only do at eBridge. This is actually a nationally recognized program. We do it in every single state of the United States. And we're part of the Southwest region. There are a couple other centers they opened in the last couple of months, and we welcome them to their family, but at the same time, we are the best ones. And I keep saying that every single Wednesday, I'm not gonna get tired of it. We have done 4,440 cups of coffee in the last couple of years. My goal for this year is reach 7,000. How am I gonna do that? I have no clue, and that's gonna be on you guys, so bring your friends next time. This for me is not just coffee, and this for me is not just serving a regular cup of coffee. This is for me connections we've done in the last couple of years. And it warms my heart every time that I come in, I talk to someone new and say, hey, I found someone today. I found a connection, I found a friend, I was able to get to a center or someone that can help me through my journey. Or hey, I met someone that I could help today. That is the whole purpose of 1 Million Cups. Without further ado, I do want to say let's be cautious and courteous of the time of these speakers are giving to us. So silence your phone. Please make sure you listen to the presentation because these people are giving us their time. And also, actually, our presenter for today was our coffee partner for today. So let's give it up for him, too. He bought us our coffee. Thank you. So without further ado, let's welcome Jesse Perez, please. I still think you guys need to drink their coffee more. I'm just saying. There's still some energy missing there, but that's fine. I'll go after you later.
All right, so how's the time on this?
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yes, sir.
What's this click for? All righty, guys. By the way, I recommend everyone in the United States 1 Million Cups. All my customers from the United States, I recommend them. Go to 1 Million Cups every Wednesday. Check it out, right? Why? Because you can get started, especially with your business, right? Does anybody here have started their business? Few of you guys. Good, good, good. Anybody thinking of starting a business? Awesome, awesome. Okay. All right. So what is the number one thing for a business? What's the number thing? Okay, cash flow, but where does it come from? Customers. There you go, customers. So how do you get customers, right? Of course, you do not have to be perfect, by the way, okay? I hear a lot of customers, okay, say, I need to wait until my product is perfect, my service is perfect, my website, my logo. Don't have to be perfect, okay? Keep working on it, no worries. All right, so my journey, where should I start, from the chiquillo? As long as I can remember, my father asked me one time, I was around like maybe 11 years old, what do you want to do with your life? What do you want to work, right? Well, I said video game design. Why? Because I love video games, right? Who here likes video games? All right. Some surprises faces. So I love video games. Greatest simulations, right? Now, video game development, who here is a video game developer? Nobody? Very hard. Very hard. It's a lot of math. Who's here good with math? Everyone should be good with math because you guys are trying to get cash flow, right? So I started from there, and then I was like, you know what? A lot of math, too much training. I didn't like to read books. Didn't like to read books when I was that age. And then I got older, and then, of course, they asked me again, what do you want to do with your life? I wanted to save people's lives. So I got into becoming a paramedic, 911. Do you guys know how much they pay paramedics here in the Valley? Well, I know you do. They pay better at Chick-fil-A, okay? Just letting you know. And the benefits, terrible, okay? Terrible. I know because I was there, right? So then after a couple years, I had a car accident. You guys might know it. It was in the Brownsville Herald, yeah. It was in the ambulance. I was ejected from the ambulance. Survived thanks to the Lord, right? The only way possible, trust me. If you see pictures, it's pretty ugly. So after that, someone asked me to help them start a marketing company, okay? I don't know why they chose me. Maybe it was because they saw that I can fix things, that I can visualize things. As a paramedic, guys, you get to learn people really quickly in less than 15 minutes. Sometimes you only have 5 minutes with a person to save their lives. So I had the same dream, save people's businesses. So that's why I helped start the marketing company, right? Now, a lot of customers didn't want to stop there. They asked me for more. They asked me for sales, right? Do you guys even know the difference between marketing and sales? Anybody know the difference? No? There's a difference. Yes, correct. So we warm up the market, right? We get you the eyes, we get you the visits, we get you the foot traffic, okay? But we do not promise, I think the mic went down. Hello? I want to see the clicker. Okay, the clicker does that. Mic is still down, test.
Yeah, no, it might take a little bit.
Okay.
Minor technical.
I get extra time. Extra time. Extra time. You sure?
The other one still works, though.
The other one.
Listen to Jesse?
Hello?
Yes, there you go.
All right, I'll use my paramedic voice, okay? So, so of course, I kept growing, right? Nothing was ready. Nothing was ready, okay? Now, my logo is, you can see this logo here? This is the 11th logo, okay? Finally settled on it. Websites, I hate my own website, okay? Now, I treat my customers better than I treat myself. Even my family has to tell me, take a rest, take a break, stop working so hard. But I love it because I want to save people's finances, mostly, right? So a lot of people, different businesses, real estate, you name it, we're involved in it, okay? Everyone needs customers, right?
It works now.
Everyone needs customers. Oh, I gotta bring down the voice. See what this clicker does. Okay. So we've done a lot of businesses over the years, 50 plus. I lost count already. I'm just keeping it at 50 plus, okay? Different businesses. We started with logistics, okay? A lot of 18-wheelers, a lot of dispatchers, a lot of brokers. What did they all have in common? They needed customers, right? So, of course, we got involved with direct marketing. We send the messages straight to the shipper, straight to the customer, straight to the phone, the email, right? We don't even touch social media. We're about to launch social media now, okay? Now, of course, now I noticed what do clients need to build their business. Marketing, sales, operations, logistics management, planning, and finance, okay? A lot of different departments. And as you business owners know, who's doing all the jobs? It's very heavy, right? Very heavy. Sometimes the wife is like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, of course, we continue, right? We continue through the pain. We continue until it's successful. Don't stop, right? Now, we help a lot of companies. Most of them are not even here locally. It's all throughout the United States. That's why I said I recommend 1 million cups first. First thing I do. Now, you all know that networking is very useful. You get to learn from different advisors. Who here has an advisor or a mentor? Good, good. I always recommend mentors. Find someone that you like, find someone that you can appreciate their advice, and ask them a bunch of questions. How many people know millionaires? Okay. Have you guys asked them how they make it, how they get millions? Okay, that's good. Now, my family has access to a bunch of millionaires, and they didn't ask. I was like, what? Nobody asked? I was the first one to ask. So, of course, we help with marketing. We help getting customers less than 2 weeks. It's very fast, very fast. We study the market. We help customers avoid pain and mistakes. Why? Because we lived through the pain and mistakes, right? So that's what I help customers. A lot of customers have also told me that, why did some of yours fail? Well, how much did I save that customer is the question. Do you guys know how much they charge for marketing? Anybody have an idea how much they charge for marketing upstate? Almost 10 grand a month. Very heavy, okay? I don't charge that much, okay? But I give advice for free, so not a problem, all right? So if you go to my website, of course, you can see my team, you can see what we do, and of course, we always start with the customer first. What is it that you want to build? What is it that you want to sell? What is it that you want to do for your living, right? And of course, we go from there. It's always with a consultation first. Now, who here wants customers in less than 2 weeks? Nice, nice, pretty nice. Okay, so real quick, by the way, before I finish, I think I'm almost done. Couple more minutes? Okay, I can stretch it out a little bit. It's all right. So, here who has a support group, a real good support network? Nice, that's good. 2, 3. All right. So, of course, here's a good spot to start with support, right? Get some advice, like Daniel says all the time. No problem. We've seen a lot of businesses fail. 90% of businesses. Do you guys know why? Why do 90% of the businesses fail? And that's not me coming up with the number. Huh? Not enough appliance? Clients, okay. Yeah, it's a good question. It's a good answer. They don't have a strategy, yeah. Now that's what we help build. Go ahead. Expanding too quickly? Okay, but that's good to have a lot of customers you're able to expand. Yes, but of course you have to have the strategies, right? The systems. So we help create the systems. Marketing system, sales system, operational system. I don't like to touch operations. But I'll help you, not a problem. I'll give you guys advice, not a problem. Mostly, everyone's in a hurry to do it, right? Everyone's in a hurry. What I recommend right now is to communicate with everyone you can. Start talking to everyone, okay? We have a nonprofit right now that can help you get commercials on the TV, commercials. Almost, I don't want to say the price, they might get mad at me. It's really low. But it goes to pretty much a lot of different TVs that I know of. Now, I don't look at commercials anymore. Who here looks at commercials? Okay, Julio, you're so weird, Julio. Okay. But that's why we do direct marketing, straight to your phone. I'm not waiting for you on Facebook. I'm not waiting for you on Instagram. Go straight to your phone. Okay? Now, we do have a new nonprofit. It's called Town of 100. It was a financial story, super weird financial story. Wouldn't believe where I learned it from. When I heard that way long ago, I said, why aren't we doing this, right? So, of course, the nonprofit is called town100.com. It's a nonprofit newspaper. There's a quiz on there that will tell you if you're a business owner ready or you're a hobbyist, okay? So I encourage you guys to take that quiz, and it's only 24 questions. It will give you a score and recommend what are you missing, right? What's your focus? Then, of course, you go from there. What's your business idea? And then you go into the strategies and the systems, okay, guys? But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I'm Jesse. You can call me Hurt. You can call me Bettis. You can call me, I have many names. I don't really use my own name anymore. So Town of 100 is a nonprofit that we started with the different business owners. And of course, if you call my phone right now, someone's always going to answer 24/7. Some have already said that it sounds superhuman already. And it's an AI. 24/7. She always answers. Her name is Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. She always answers, and then she makes the appointments, and then my book is full. But yeah, you're welcome to check us out. You're welcome to ask questions. You're welcome to stay more for some more coffee, and pretty much that.
Yeah, so now it's, oh yeah, let's give it up for me.
Did I go over time?
There you go.
See,
So
see.
now it's time for the questions. So
Sure,
now, if it's your first time here, after the presentation, we take a time to ask the presenter about their stuff. If maybe he answered all your questions you might have already had in your mind while the presentation was going on, you can also be an advice. You can also be a, hey, you're doing great. So, does anyone have any questions for Jesse?
I go against the stream, guys, and I have a question for all of you guys. Oh. All right. Give me a second. I forgot it, so I'll give Julio. I'll give Julio a chance. I knew he was going to be first. Go ahead, Julio. Okay. Uh-huh. No, part two. Let's start with one. I like it to do it right. Now, for free, I don't like the word free, and I'll give you the story why. I've helped a lot of business owners. They're like, hey, I'll promise you 50%. I'll promise you this. I got him customers ready to go, ready to purchase, and the guy stopped answering his phone. So what happens to a business owner that doesn't answer their phone? They lose the opportunity. And I go with someone else. So your question two?
Question two is more of a statement.
Statement.
We obviously know each other, and I got entered into a group chat by accident about a month ago. And he knows the story. There was like a random number, and to be honest, it's like I was a little bit weird about getting into a group chat and not knowing who that other number was. So I called it so I can save it to my phone book, and it was a female human answering the phone, just the voice, just the tone, with the noise in the background. I thought it was a real person. Like, even me that I'm in like tech, I was just blown away that tech got to that level, and it was his system.
Yeah.
I found that it was his system.
I can also send her to make calls to make sales. Now that costs a little extra because sales is harder. Who here has done sales? Yeah. Did you know marketing is the #1 hardest job in America? It was rated. I didn't do that. Now the question for you guys, and it will actually tell me what kind of business owner you are. Can you guys think outside the box? Okay. And if you want to tell me personally, right? That's fine. Now, what I do offer for free is consultations. Yes, some advice, some strategies. I want you guys all to be successful. Yes, even if we're rivals, I want you guys to be successful. All right? That's why I take it to the other place after life, right? Thanks to the Lord. Go ahead.
No, I would say.
Any
does anyone
questions?
else have another question?
Go ahead.
Just beside the point, I know you were a paramedic. How do you see yourself now, more relaxed? Have you seen yourself grow into the marketing years?
Yeah, I've always been on the front lines, and being in the hardest job ever in America, we're still in the front lines.
Have you tripled your amount of paramedics?
Yes, I have. Yes. Now, it didn't happen overnight. Now, if I would have waited till I was perfect or into a good, comfortable, it would have been 6 years. 6 years. Do you guys want to wait 6 years? I don't think so. No, get started little by little, right? And then keep going up.
I know that's a second question. How much money did you need to start a small business?
Actually, I can tell you guys, you can start a business for free. There's no cost. There's no need to spend so much. What requires of you is your time. That's what's going to be the real cost, your time and effort, okay? Now, if you want to go faster, yes, it costs more money. Yes, there's actually a triangle. Do you know the triangle? No? It's a project manager triangle. The time, the scope, and the quality. So if you want something really good and really fast, it's going to cost you more, okay? Either time or money, okay?
There's another question.
Where? Go ahead, man.
When you take on new clients, what do you ask them, like, to get to know them as a business?
Okay. That's a deep question, right? Now, I love conversating. Back in the day, I did not like to talk to people. Now I do. Why? Because everyone's special. Everyone is more valuable. Now, what I ask the first thing to do, what I ask is the most, is that what can you do for your business? Because if you're not going to do anything for your business, if you have too many, what do I call them? Not managers, I call them business owners. When you have too many business owners, it's like two people finding each other. You have to have a good foundation. You have to have a good support. So questions in line with those, yeah. And mostly about your service and your product. What do you want to do? What colors, right? And then I suggest, like, hey, you rather go with this color? You rather go with this amount? You want to charge this amount? I prefer you to charge more, not cheap, right? Because every time mine goes up more, I want you guys to charge more as well. Any more questions?
We have one more question, guys.
Go ahead, Arturo. Okay. Well, several companies I've worked with here. Now, one is PHP Abram Caballero, which means gentleman in Spanish. You guys know Spanish, so. But those people online that don't. Now, can you take $16 and turn it into $2,500? I can. So let me put your money to work, right, for you. Now, that's what I can do with PHP. So imagine what I can do with your business and your customers. Now, some have failed, yes. Some are here today, yes. Now, what I told them, of course, is what did it save you? If it cost you to make $10,000 for marketing and you're still working on it, and you're waiting 6 years, 10 years, it cost you 10 years to find out your product's not good. But you don't have to fully stop. You have to, what do you guys have to do? Do you guys know the answer? What do you guys do? If your product's not good, if your service is not good, there you go. Yeah, pivot, correct, yes. And if you can't pivot, if you're really stuck on it, you're gonna put in a sinkhole, right? It's gonna consume you. Go ahead, Julio.
What's your biggest challenge?
My biggest challenge is time, and that's why we're bringing more AI. Yeah, it's time. I can't be in too many places. I can do 3 meetings at the same time. Can you guys do that? 3 meetings right now at the same time. I'm trying to get to 10. And
So the last question.
sure.
How can we help? I know that you mentioned how your company and yourself can be an aid and maybe a mentor for someone else
Sure.
in the room. But how can this room or the community help your business grow?
Sure. Spread the word, right? Continue to talk to each other about different companies, not even just mine. You don't have to say just mine. Just talk to other people. Hey, what do you do for your business? I know of a lot of you guys, what you guys do already, okay? I know Taekwondo, I know football fields, health insurance, or is it life insurance too? Both, okay, you see? So I only knew the health insurance. So of course, I know some others, right? But yeah, keep talking to each other. That is the number one skill I'm going to tell you right now. The number one skill is communication. By the way, I got recently married, and I've been married for 2 years. You guys lied. It's not that hard. We're happily married, right? Hopefully it goes past the 2 years, right? But I noticed what it was, communication. And try to get your partner to do something that they don't want to do. It's the same way to get a customer to do what they don't want to do. It's hand it over to the money, right? All right, guys.
Awesome. Let's
Appreciate
give
it.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jesse. That was great. Okay, guys, let's give it one more time for our presenter today. So we only have one presenter for the day, so I wanted to open a little space there I call the refill the coffee. So that's where you're still here, you refill your cup and stuff. I want to give the floor to someone here. Is there anyone here going through something in their business? It can be something like a little problem, a little difficulty, or someone that can say, hey, I need this little help with something. Is there anyone in the room that can speak on that? Come on, guys, don't be shy. There you go. Abraham, you want to come this way? So, thank you. So this is a little bit what I call a unofficial board member meeting. So this is going to be your board members right here. These people are experts on the matters. These people have a business just like yours. So hopefully today we can help you figure out something for something you're going through.
Sure.
Cool? There you go.
Okay. So this is full exposure, by the way. Yeah. Okay. So I run a company. It's an agency where we do life insurance, retirement products, debt solutions. We get people out of debt, right? And we're growing. Since day one, I started part-time. Now I'm full-time the last 2-3 years. But it's been amazing. So I want to take it bigger. And with you continuously growing, now you're having to solve new problems. So what I'm experiencing is right now is I need to learn how to be more organized and be, track a lot more things. So if any of you know how to track a lot of things, generate reports or be on top of things, or if there's like a certain system that you have that you can just keep up with everything, because I'm talking about like individual agents, their numbers, stats.
Is it for reporting? Is it for, like, what are you trying to organize? Your appointments, your reporting, or it just everything?
Yeah, pretty much everything, because we have agents like they're doing this activity over here, they're doing like this activity. So I need to keep score on everybody.
Does anyone in the audience have gone through something? Yeah, Steve, what's up?
What was that? How many records per day? At least right now, at least 15 a day. Yeah, no, it's not that much yet, but because I want to get it. Huh?
Yeah, but it's also.
Yeah.
Is there a software that you can recommend?
See. And that's the only thing that why I mentioned like 15 is because the only ones that come to mind right now. But I know that I need to get these in order, know the numbers here, the numbers here, the numbers here, in order to, like, whatever you do with a little, you will do with a lot, right? So it's just something that I need to implement. And I know this guy that makes $1 million a month here just in San Benito, and the guy is having the same problem, having a tracking problem. And I know that once we dial that in, it's one of the things that's gonna take you to the next level. Okay, cool. I got to be a data guy. What I'm doing is constant communication, just like Jesse was saying, right? So I'm speaking to these people and just saying, okay, I know what you're doing here, here, here. I'm looking at my reports like on my software, and it tells me what they've submitted, but it doesn't populate as fast sometimes, depending on the policies that they're submitting.
So you currently have software?
I do have a software. It's I guess it would be somewhat like a CRM, just to see like my agents and what they're submitting, how much they're submitting. What we don't have is how many appointments each one of them is doing, right? So I think that would help, but by the week, I also need something to tell me like how many calls I'm making per day, how many appointments I'm personally running, and that would just like help me out with time, So there's few things that I do have a track for, and then there's other things that I need to go back and just, daily.
So then you already have a CRM. Is there anyone here that is proficient in CRM? Oh, there you go. Jesse. I was like, wait a second. Jesse, what would be your advice for him?
We're about to launch that as well. No worries, I got you.
Oh, okay, then. See, Guys, I need a plumber. He's like, I'm your plumber.
Not in the tutorial, okay? It's not in the tutorial.
Okay. That's why I didn't know how to do it. Okay.
Other than the CRM, I know that's something where, oh yeah,
How many agents do you have?
We put together about 30 the other day. 30? Yeah. We have a lot of part-timers. Yes, but it's not mandatory, so they don't show up. Not all of them do. And it's like, oh, yeah.
yeah, or maybe they can be like,
So I 1099 them.
Let me help you here.
Hold on.
let him talk.
Say everybody's at 1099. Why? Because it's like a mentorship program. So I recruit, I train, but it's similar to what he does already. So then, as they're with me, the more they're with me, the faster they pick up. But then I can't force them because they're 1099s.
Okay, so we
You know?
already talked about CRM.
Yeah.
I was like, let's hold on.
Keep it on that one.
There's another option. Let's look for something else. He's mentioning meetings for his staff, which
Mm-hmm.
is another side. He already has a software, and I'm pretty sure you can probably get a different software. But I like this idea too. Like maybe let's think outside the box, or maybe old school sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why don't we try to do mandatory meetings with your staff? Like, can it be probably hybrid? So for the people that cannot show up in the office, maybe they can still connect to like an online thing. Like you're not required to come into a space, but you're still required to meet with the team. And hey, this is something we need to do to be on the same page and move on to the next one. So I like this train of thought.
Okay.
Is there anyone using something else? Does anyone has a business with multiple employees at the moment? Over there. What do you do with your employees? What is it something that helps you kind of keep your operations going at the same time? That like giving them the option to do their own work on their own. So what is it something that you do that for once allows you to keep them under the same goal, but at the same time letting them do their work because of course you hire them because you trust them, you know?
Coaching, accountability.
How do you
But
keep
you're
them
missing
accountable?
accountability.
How do you keep them accountable?
Oh, with coaching and conversation.
Gotcha.
Set the expectation. We review every week, every 2 weeks. If they're not meeting the expectation, we need to understand why. It can be something on the business, it can be like training, it can be something personal, but you have to make them accountable. Without accountability, you're not gonna accomplish your goal. It's just gonna be temporary. You're gonna be excited.
Of course.
Motivation never lasts forever.
Mm-hmm.
So that can be something like I said. Would it be, like I said, I'm not super opinions with how being an insurance person, but do you get to have those conversations with your brokers? Can you have like, hey, if you're gonna be under me, if you're gonna be working on this is my expectations, this is my goals, this is how I think to function, and these are the results that I'm looking for you. If you're not willing to come in every Monday to have a staff meeting, hey, this is not the time for you.
Gotcha. Yeah, so that would definitely be raising the standards. And I think that every time that you raise the standards, it tightens up things, it helps out, and it starts filtering out individuals. But the new people are going to be coming. Now they'll be seeing the language.
Because I know someone else is Ed. I'm sorry, Ed. Is it you the one? No, it's Eric, right? SOPs.
Yeah, he's a,
That's someone you can talk to for that. Like just standardizing your operations for your business can be a great asset for that. So that's someone we can maybe tap on next time. If you're someone with a business like Abraham, and you're looking into expanding for multiple people, you probably want to set standards into place. You definitely want to have your employees have a set goal for that. You definitely need the software to have the reporting and making sure that those goals are actually being achieved. So, like I said, is there anything else, or kind of just helps you a little bit run your mind?
No, but can I make a comment?
Of course, please.
Yeah? Okay. So who here's a business owner, an entrepreneur? Yeah? Okay. I want you to know because I've met with a lot of businesses like over the time that I've been doing this for. And what I've noticed is that everybody has problems. So I can't be the only one here, right? We all have something, and a lot of the people that I meet with is finances. It's something very, very common. Pero don't be shy. Stand up, request, ask for assistance. It might, speed up your process.
Thank you.
Let me borrow that. So, give it up for Abram. So me and him were paramedics together. So he also is my client. Now he does have the software, and actually the SOPs are already done today.
You haven't given me the keys.
I did give you the keys. Of course, what he's asking for is not in the tutorial videos. So of course that's extra, right? And it's coming already. It's already there. Now, what he doesn't say, this is what he doesn't say. He helps you build your business. And he doesn't charge what I charge. Okay? So I recommend starting with him if that's what you want to start with. Okay? He's also the one who showed me how to multiply 16 to 2,500. He didn't say that, right? He didn't. But we want him to. So, of course, keep saying it, right? Now, I know his business is very regulated by the federal government, so there's certain words we can't say. I'm not regulated by those, but I'd rather not get in trouble.
Thank you. So here's the thing, and I do want to give a round of applause for Abraham, please. And I am sure that Abraham is not the only one going through something on their business today. Abraham was the only one that was willing to say, I'm in the right spot. Let me shoot my shot. Why not? And that's the difference between someone that really wants to move forward with the business and says, this is beyond me. This is beyond what how I look like or what I seem like. I genuinely want to grow my business, and that's the spirit of someone who wants to grow their business. I know it's frightening to come into a spot and put yourself and say, hey, this is what's going on. But if you stay quiet, if you do not speak, if you do not bring this forward, if you don't come to the right spots at the right times and you don't open your mouth, nothing's going to happen. The problem's going to be there. The issue's still going to happen. It probably is going to get bigger than what you think. The difference is you speak. Hay un dicho en español que dice, el que no habla, Dios no lo escucha. And that is the biggest just testament of just saying, if you do not speak, if you do not say it, nothing's going to get resolved. Everything's going to get better. And trust me, a lot of those businesses are going down. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to make it a lot longer for today. I just wanted to give you guys a space to help out a fellow. This will happen again. I would love to have someone else present their business and kind of get some help from someone else. I do want to mention RGB Startup Week is coming up, guys. It's the last week of April. We embellish who are keynote speakers. So Dr. Simi, if you are familiar with the Mexican lore, you've seen the botarga dancing. That is, honestly, I went to my town this last week and I saw him and I was like, yes, we have this guy on the back. It's a free event. It's open for everyone. It's full of resources. If you're someone who's looking for resources, guys, this is the week that you should be here in the spot. I also, guys, if you want to join our community channel, this is for the UTRGB ECC. I promise I will not sell you tamales. I pinky promise. This is only for the resources, and most of them are for free and for the community. Join. Also, guys, if you are interested in our eBridge Business Academy, which is all the business principles course, it's a free cost for the community. It is sponsored by BCIC. Come talk to me. There's still some spots available for our course starting on April 1st, and they're in Spanish and English. So without further ado, guys, thank you so much. Enjoy the coffee. Enjoy your company. Make a friend today. Have a great Wednesday. Thank you all.